Hi, this is A. Wilson. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. Like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Like I said in my previous video, I had problems with my YouTube channel, so some of these videos are kind of old or have old information on it. But anyway, I want to talk about the Aaliyah Essence tour. That was really a good tour. And Missy Elliot and had set it up, but she said also Mona Scott helped her out, and they picked the right girls to do this tribute. They chose Maya, they chose Normani, Chloe, Ryan Destiny, and also Seven Streeter. All of these ladies are very talented musically. They can dance, they can sing. They're the whole package, and people noticed it. And the fans were saying that the tribute was the best part of the Essence Fest. Now, like I said, I've never been to Essence Fest. I've always watched other people's YouTube videos and stuff like that of Essence Fest and things like that. But before I talk about the tribute, uh, Normani did a little mini concert, and I saw a little clips of that where she was singing Motivation and I think Motivation, one other song. And then right before that, her and Ryan Destiny did a little interview with Essence, and they were talking about the Aaliyah tribute. And Normani was saying that 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 she was just so happy to be invited to be invited to do the tribute and stuff, and she really was excited when they called her and told her about she wanted to be with the tribute and stuff like that. And she said not only her, but a lot of new, not a lot of new up and coming artists have got inspiration from from Aaliyah and stuff like that. And so, they asked Ryan Destiny, and Ryan Destiny was saying, well, yeah, she was happy to be there too, but she was kind of nervous. And when Normani was saying, you're gonna do all right, you're gonna be all right. So that was a cute little interview. I saw a little clip stuff and stuff like that. And like I said, this was a really, really, really good performance. All these ladies did a good job. All these ladies took inspiration from Aaliyah, but what they did with tribute was what I liked it. They stuck to the original aesthetic and style of Aaliyah, but they also add their own touch and their own brand to it. And that's what I like. I don't like when people do tributes and they just try to copy and sing like the person that they're tribute. I'm glad all these ladies put a different spin on each song. Like I say, it started off with Meyer, and she was in that orange and red. I thought it was orange at first, but it was red. And she was sitting in the basketball hoop where they throw the ball in, and she was saying, and then I said, ooh, and then I remember I said, oh yeah, now I started that first because at first I was saying, ooh. They got that from, and then I remembered that Ma had not Ma that Aaliyah had done that back in the late '90s, early 2000s, when she did back and forth. And so I was saying, yeah, the mind did get inspiration when she did motivation as far as that part. And then Miles sung back and forth. She sung Let Me Know and You Need a Resolution. And she did a good job on all of those songs and stuff like that. And she changed into like a long dress with a split in it when she did Let Me Know. But then when she did Resolution, she went back to the kind of like the Aaliyah aesthetic, but it was more of like of a white pants, flowy like pants, like white flowy, but like baggy pants and a white shirt, and she sung those songs. The next performance was Ryan Destiny, and she did a real good job, even though the sound was kind of low. You could still tell that she did a good job singing and stuff like that. That's what a lot of people were complaining about. That some performances sound was better than others, but they did still pull it off. And the song that she sung was let me get my notes because I did write it down. I did write it down of what Yeah, if your girl only knew. That's what Ryan Destiny sung, and she did a real good job of dancing and singing. And then and then it switched to Normani, and Normani sung "Rock the Boat," and she sung "Rock the Boat," and "Try Again." And she did real good on Try Again. And I think I don't know if if the girls decided each girl decided what song they were going to sing, or did they sound figure that out did they figure it out in rehearsal, or did Missy Elliott and Mona Scott decide which girl was going to sing which song? I don't know, but those were the best songs for Normani. Normani could have sung any one of those songs, but as far as trying to fit in the dance with the music, those songs were perfect for Normani because she was able to do her break dancing without singing so much, and then she went back to the singing. And what is Normani has always been a good dancer because she came from a dance background, so she had no problems as far as like some people they have a hard problem like breathing if they do a lot of choreo, but that was never the money's problem. And she did a good job on both performances. And then after her, Chloe came out, and Chloe just killed it. And everybody loved what Chloe did. She did the dancing and the singing. We always know Chloe had vocals, but I think a lot of people like me and even my niece, we liked this Chloe. This was Chloe. I mean, this was Chloe. She did not try to sing like Aaliyah. She didn't try to make her stuff do more like Aaliyah. Everybody liked this Chloe because it was Chloe. It was nothing about Beyonce that Chloe did on that stage. Chloe did her part and incorporated what she wanted to do while also paying homage and tribute to Aaliyah. And that's why everybody said that, including me, that Chloe was a surprise breakout performance. Like I said, all of them did a good job. But like I said, the breakout and outstanding performances was Maya, Normani, and Chloe. The other girls did real good too, but those were the performances that everybody was tweeting and retweeting about and triple tweeting, double tweeting. Like from Instagram to Facebook to everybody, those were the three. And then somebody showed the behind the scenes where Chloe was congratulating Normani because Normani sung "Rock the Boat," and then it was like she was all in her work, and then it was like she was getting ready to get off the stage, and then all the other girls came on, not "Rock the Boat," all the other girls came on singing "One in a Million," and then it ended with Normani a little bit after she did "Rock the Boat," and they had a little pause, and then all the girls came on stage, and then Miles started singing the first verse on One in a Million, and then the rest of the ladies started singing, and then they all started singing. Everybody each had their part, and then they all danced to the end, and then they all gave a salute. They all hold hands and they gave a salute. That was an excellent tribute to Leah. This was the best tribute that I have seen so far because they sometimes they have different people, but I'm so glad that Missy Elliott and Mona Scott stuck to real R&B artists. No, I know like sometimes some tributes have people like JoJo that have soulful voices that'll be on tribute. I mean, she was on somebody's tribute, and it wasn't the fact that she was on tribute; it was the fact that people wanted more more of her audience. And I'm glad that Mona Scott Young did put nothing but R&B artists on there, and not try to put someone like a JoJo or somebody like that. Even JoJo was very soap, and I like JoJo, but this tribute needs to be exactly the way it was. And and they were asking Missy Elliott in the interview how did she like it, and she was saying the girls did good. She was so proud of them. She's so proud of each and every one of them and stuff. And they couldn't have done no better. And so she was saying that and they were saying, what about the intergenerational thing? She said, well, I'm going to say it like this. Aaliyah was before her time. was before her time and stuff like that. And a lot of people are still doing her stuff. And she said you could tell that's an icon and a legend. And she was talking about Aaliyah and stuff like that. Like I said, I really did enjoy this performance. I really did enjoy all the performances. I think I watched the video 3 times before I decided that I was going to do something anyway, but I watched it with 3 times because I wanted to get everything right and up to par. That's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out.